it's been a few days since I've done a video. Been super busy. Short news is we don't have Sketchy anymore. We have a 90 Jeep Comanche that had an AX-15 swapped into it. And the AX-15 that was swapped in is pretty much junk. So I have this AX-15 here, which we're going to get cleaned. So I'm going to show y'all in this video kind of a how-to on how to clean it. This is not going to be perfect because I don't want to pull it all the way apart. I will probably pull the bell housing out and go ahead and sandblast the bell housing. But other than that, I'm going to show y'all how to clean, in here. And then we're going to paint it. I have not decided on what color. We will figure that out as we go. I will probably just go with Cummins Beige because I've already got it. And then we might throw a clear on it with some flake just to be obnoxious. We shall see. So, usually we just pick these guys up. Eye Poker 9000s from Harbor Freight. And I usually go over it, knock everything loose, and then I just take some brake cleaner, parts cleaner, kind of rinse it down, and repeat till we've got it clean. So, here we go. Oh, this one's going to clean up really good. Well, I'm going to detail this interior on this Comanche before I tear it out so I know if it's worth saving, like the carpet. I'm not saving the seats, but I'll clean them up and post them and see if anybody wants them. But first step's going to be vacuuming. This will be the second car I've ever done an interior detail on. I subscribed to Detail Geek, so that's where I got the link for the carpet cleaner and the steam cleaner he uses. Does him pretty well, and it did good on the first one on the ZJ that I cleaned. So we will see how well it does with this interior. This one's rough. I've got new dash, new steering column going in this. I got a bunch of new parts for this. This is going to Easter Jeep Safari on the 9th of April. Well, the 8th, but... And I'll be doing the whole YouTube thing on that too. So, we shall see. Start by vacuuming. In the garage today because it is snowing outside, so, you know. Nice weather. Alright, so this isn't the next day, but this will be a multi-day process, so I'm going to go ahead and start this video today. Get this. Anyways, so we're going to get this prepped for both sides. You gotta remove, this will be kind of the same procedure as an XJ, since the Comanches and the XJs are the same. We need to remove this. So the way I do it, especially when they're dirty like this, if I can find what I did with it,
wasn't too bad.
right there.
I'm really digging this little truck.
I take a
Fun to drive. It's got pretty good power.
hit, because you will strip these out if you don't clean them out and they're full of dirt.
But once we brought
Just
out
get
the
them
dirt, I definitely found some flaws.
cleaned out.
First of all, tires. These tires are worn out, and when I looked underneath, there's not even a spare. If I would have punctured any
go
of
over
these, it would have been
here.
a long walk home. The other thing is rear overhang. That's a problem. We're getting hung up just trying to drive uphill, and I've already got the rear end. So, dented the bumper.
Get the air
I don't know
hose.
what's going on in this rear end. Have those limited
Just like that. Now I just grab the
we're gonna head back into town and start popping.
day. I don't actually know where my Milwaukee is right now.
Before we start tearing into our little truck, we had to go pick up some steel. Other than get halfway through the build and realize we don't have the material and the truck is sitting on jack stands, we came out here to the local steel yard to pick up some
Sweet.
tubing, some flat plates for
So now that that's
bumpers,
done,
rock sliders.
go
And
get
we're
me
gonna head back to the
angle
shop,
grinder.
pick up some jack stands and get to work. This year for Cheap Truck Challenge, Falcon Tire has come on as our tire sponsor. Now, this truck isn't very big, and I wanted a bigger tire for it, but I didn't want to get too large, so I ended up with a set of 33, 12, 50, 15 Falcon Wild Peak. They're an all-terrain tire. Falcon is actually coming out with a new mud-terrain tire, but they don't have them this size yet. So I'm going to run this all-terrain. It's perfect for this truck because you're going to see a lot of road days, but also see some trail. It's kind of a good all-around tire. These
Shit.
tires have some big boys in
Bumped
here
the
that bump a lot
camera.
of traction, but are not so aggressive that they're going to be loud and obnoxious on the road. One problem we're seeing is that this tire is much larger than the little 28-inch worn-out tires that we've had on the trucks now.
Bam.
As well as suspension as well. These tires run about $175 each. I also pay
First cut. It's been a long day. Wonder if I could get away with it. If I could use this sawzall
on the truck is you need to remove the cat, because the cat is not really that important for the project. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to remove these shackles on the rear springs, and we've already removed the shocks. We're going to replace them with these longer shocks.
Let's see if I can get this door to come up.
The truck is on jack stand, the rear tires are on, and so as we remove these bolts on the rear shackle, the rear suspension will droop out.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Hello! The rear of this truck is really pretty simple. 2 longer shackles, 2 longer shocks, and we're back in business. Some of the S10s have a sway bar back here. You'd have to adjust that. This one doesn't. The front is a little bit more complicated. It has a new upper A-arm, has a bracket to drop the differential, and cut the differential. And we have the front, we have the torsion bar keys.
Okay.
When you're doing the front suspension, follow the instructions. It's pretty simple. Put this new shock on, and we'll get back to work.
Alright, give me a minute. I'm gonna go grab cutting disc and the sawzall.
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Alright, kind of forgot to record on that one.
First thing I did,
I've made my cut along here, so now
his son probably doesn't even know.
I was soon to find out that not only was I down 3 cylinders.
oh,
Whoopsie!
GoPro for the win.
Truck is too cheap. For some reason, my little S10 was not climbing well at all. So while I tried to diagnose the dilemma, Rob hit the hill in his Grand Cherokee.
And this is, guys, why you wear safety glasses when you use a sawzall. Ah, yeah.
So this front axle on this S10.
Alright, give me a minute while I go wash my eye out. Alright, so now I got this shit out of my eyes. Not do that again.
Your first challenge for today will be a game of horse. Four-wheeling is about more than just speed. It is also about finesse and knowing your vehicle. You will each get a turn, climb an obstacle, and try with your vehicle. The goal is to should the other two make it up, they will each get a point, and you will not.
Yeah, let's see how that's gonna work without using the sawzall.
Good. Now, the question period is over.
So I guess I'll go first. And I have two-wheel drive. You guys should go two-wheel drive also. I can honestly say that I was a kid. And my
Anybody
goal was
need
to build a
Comanche
truck.
cab
I could
corners?
do really good donuts in the dirt. That a V6 S. Rob's truck is nice, but I'm sure gonna do a nice donut like mine. You guys apparently are not very good at eating donuts. Well, making donuts is not very good at making.
No. Okay. I want to go do some rock climbing.
Me too.
So we're gonna go that way up some rocks, and you guys are gonna probably make it there. Now we're alone, I can kind of tell you why I already won the competition before it started. Because I am the only one who drove this cheap truck here. Those guys.
Get out and shake it around a little bit. We'll run for another 20 minutes or so.
Another one bites the dust.
Nice cheap truck.
Another one down, another one bites the dust.
Making very bad noises, popping out of gear, and the steering is getting kind of tired.
Zap the bottom of this guy off.
Alright, I guess I'll go next. My truck from the two-wheel drive wasn't going to go anywhere, so it ended up on the voodoo rope. See, you don't need four-wheel drive as long as you have friends. Keep it. But amazing to me was that Rob's Jeep could not do the hill climb. That thing should have walked right up it, but he also was looking at the video.
Bring him in. Bring it in. All right. Good job out there. Think we're all warmed up now. Fred did the donut challenge. Definitely had the tightest donuts, but everybody can do donuts, Fred, so I'm not really sure how you win that. Rob showed off with his front locker, his coil spring articulation there. That was good, but everybody followed him too. Vern, the hill climb, that wheelbase really worked out well for you, and then the big old tires. And well, everybody made it for a long time to do so. So your next challenge is going to be a good old-fashioned drag race, now that you're all warmed up. First one past my truck and tomorrow. Where's your engine?
Just like that. really should never bend the fender like that. I don't.
He also happened to win the dance contest of Cheap Truck Challenge. Would you still recommend the truck that you started with to a kid? I still wouldn't. No, I love my truck, but yeah, it's been a lot of work. Rob?
And another one down, another one down, another one bites the dust. Really wish the plasma was working right now. These Diablo metal cutoff discs suck ass.
Rob never turned a wrench. He won the drag race, and he drove his truck here and is driving it home. Now, unfortunately, you don't get points for not turning a wrench or driving a truck here, driving it home. Vern, on the other hand, turned a lot of wrenches. He used up most of his budget on fuel filters.
Yeah.
Like himself.
Got $400 in fuel filters.
What we've learned is vehicles that have solid axles, have V8s. That's pretty good things to look for when you're starting with a cheap truck, right? That's all for Dirt Every Day for this time.
That's my line. That's it for Dirt Every Day. We're going to go feel out in the...
And my point has been proven. These suck. I just put that on. Alright, I'm gonna send the wife to go get some cutoff discs. Because those are pointless. We'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, so now I'm back from the store. The wife was with the newborn, so she's was not able to do anything, but these are the cutoff discs I use and I like. They last a lot longer. They're still cutoff discs. They don't last long. These are the ones you want to avoid. I hate these with a fiery passion. These work good.
I think the hardtop needs to go. And as period correct as this...
Watch, I'm going to be proven wrong here. Or right, one of the two.
Okay, I no longer have mixed feelings about the top. I think it's gone.
I'd say overall.
wrapping it up.
See, lasts much longer.
So now we try to make the engine move.
That's probably a priority. I feel much better. I'm more motivated now.
Yeah. I kind of believe there's still some sort of rotor that you do. Yeah, it was awesome.
Alright, we're back. I'm gonna lower this down so y'all can see what I'm doing.
I don't know if he does it right. He needs to address. I take things, I move things off. I would say all we really need is headlights and running. So do it now. Right.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Fine.
That's the G90, right?
Yes.
This is a lot of blue wire.
That's what I said. This guy really liked blue.
It's got blue zip ties on the spark plug wire.
Somewhere in there, there's a name for this Jeep. For our second day of Jeep recovery, Bailey messed around with the rat's nest of wiring. Tried to did the carburetor rehash. And I rolled around.
About 40.
This?
It'll be fine. I got one of these.
Think a little bit.
Because it's actually a 3. It's a little bigger on the 600, which is the really common 1850 car.
Nice.
It is day 3 of our little Jeep project here on Dirt Every Day. In fact, this Jeep has earned a name. It is now blue. The prior owner still painted everything blue. The axle is blue, the transportation is blue, all these parts of the engine are blue. Even though the Jeep is white, it's now all blue. So, yesterday we put gear oil in the front and rear axles. We stuffed new gear oil in the transmission and transmission case. Rick is going to we should be able to crank this thing over pretty soon. And hopefully we'll put out this.
50% longer life my ass. Okay, well, I'll have to edit that portion of the video out, but as you can see, we're cut all the way forward. Now I'm gonna have to go do some
That is it for this
measurements,
week's show. We spent
figure all
3
that
days
stuff
on
out
freeways
real
and driveway.
quick.
We got the engine running. We got most of the Jeep wired, at least the front half.
What I'm gonna do, because y'all really don't need to see it, is gonna be the cut. I'm gonna cut the boat sides out and get them ready, and then come in here and I'll get it tacked in, and then I'll do like a quick, whatever you call it, time lapse of me tacking or welding all of it in. And then before I can put the kickers in, I've got to build frame stiffeners. I've decided that instead of buying frame stiffeners and waiting for them to get here, I'm just going to go ahead and make my own. So we'll see how that goes. I've never done that before, but I've got enough plate steel for that, so we shall see. But we'll be back in a little bit.
Middle of our body, using as much cover as possible. Take the second shot. Reholster the handgun. You're then going to climb the roof.
Sure.
Alright, so I'm going to show you guys
I can't wait.
me making these boat sides. Just figured it'd be good for some people who are looking at doing this and don't have access. I'll turn the TV down.
Good. Basketball, go! 2, 3, 4, 5, cross.
Find the actual hammer.
Ian took the Bronco back to his home in Arizona, a state much more open to the gun lifestyle. And there were custom bumpers built by Robinson Fabrication.
Hammer.
Afterwards, Ian dropped the Bronco off at a friend's house for a dog.
Oh, my math is just slightly off on that.
Hey Ian, how are you?
the stuff that I have to train you on. I don't have the time or the budget.
So the reason I'm boxing it like this is because I'm actually going to turn these. This has, somebody has converted this to AC compressor to run as an air compressor. And I'm going to use these as my holding tanks for it.
Accurate and reliable.
So
Let's keep it legal, let's keep it short. Let's see what you got. Okay, here we go. There's Bravo Company. Nice.
BCM is partnered up with Wolford, and they made this really nice, lightweight. It's not going to snag on your clothing or anything when it catches you. And of course, their BCM gunfighter charging angle, which is really awesome.
all right.
Okay, I think we're gonna run with this. Awesome, thank you, appreciate it. Thanks,
Nice seeing you, D.
Yeah, there's lots of good wheeling out here, isn't there? Yeah. You can come back with a 4-wheel drive action. Well, Fred, welcome to Cowtown. This is Rico's home range. Zeroed in, and I think we're going to nail full safety rules. Point the weapon at anything you don't want to destroy. So if I'm shooting down this way, okay, and I need to turn around for any reason, check my six, what I'm going to do is bring the weapon in like this. So
Then I'm going to take a piece of flat plate, go over this. That way it's a nice smooth, you don't have to worry about stuff getting stuck in there.
Second rule is always treat it as
I'll probably do that after I get it mounted to the Jeep.
Third one, keep your finger off the trigger, okay? Keep your hook off the bang switch unless it's ready to
I
go
guess
back.
I'll use the
Okay,
110.
final essential rule is that beware of your target, what's behind it. Maintain situational awareness at all times and what's behind it.
Don't shoot anybody you don't want to shoot.
Pretty much all of it is to anybody you don't. Alright, Fred. Right, let's go down to the yards and get these things zero.
AR is like the Jeep Wrangler of the gun world.
Pretty much, yeah, everybody makes a parts for it.
Right. It's like you can get a range for a bumper for me, that's for
From the muzzle through the butt stop, your tastes and needs. So you don't have to just buy it on the gun, you can have one especially made to suit whatever you need to do with it. Okay, so you want to hop down on the shooting mat? Let's get you zero.
like your yoga mat.
Go ahead and grab that magazine, insert it into the weapon, charge it, lie down, send the first 5-round group down there. Your weapon's now hot, so go ahead and take a good size picture, one right-hand target, and exercise a good trigger control, send 5 rounds down range onto that. Right.
All I see is dust.
Good, alright, put that range.
I got all 5 of them.
You got all 5 of them, however, I think we're going to the grip one.
Yeah.
They're over here.
Yeah.
And also this group is pretty big. So we're going to make a couple of adjustments. First one is to the sight. We're going to move the sight over so that the corresponding point of in, point of in.
Where did I put my helmet?
Yeah, because I was just kind of holding my eye for my bigger cuts right there.
Usually that's not a problem.
No? Alright, now let's figure this out.
Alright.
Once we have the AR zeroed in, Ian ran me through a few other scenarios involving jumping from the Jeep and trying to hit some metal targets.
I'm going to turn that wire speed up a little bit. Huh. Trip the breaker. Would you look at that?
That's awesome. awesome. I don't know if I hit anything, but it was awesome.
I figured out how to help you out just a little bit there, but hey, I think you got it.
I think so. Everything fell down. So we're still out here at the range. The sun went down and it got really dark on us. But luckily, Ian brought some really cool stuff for us to play with.
Go ahead and put those down. Take a look through them.
Oh, wow.
There's that of GFCI.
Oh. Okay, so what you got there is a pair of twin tube PVS 14, third generation night vision goggles.
Okay.
And these came from my friends at
that
Night
makes a
Vision
whole lot
Company.
more
There was a
sense.
time when the only way you could get your hands on this sort of kit is to join the military. But in the recent years, then they've become much more available. Much more affordable,
Climbing on top of the Jeep.
without having to turn the lights on.
So I could get that, put on this helmet.
Makes more sense.
Absolutely. In fact, we'll try that later on. While we're here, though, in the meantime, we're going to do some shooting, and we're taking the liberty of sticking an infrared laser on your weapon. Yep. So there's a button on top of there, and once you press that button, it'll paint the target infrared. And where the laser goes, that's where the bullets land. Yeah, you're going to have to use the NVG in order to see it. Yep. Now? Alright, so you reckon you hit a target with that?
Well, I didn't do very good in the daylight. So hopefully when I shoot in the night, nobody will see me at all.
That is a bonus if you shoot the target. Okay, Fred, you reckon you can hit one?
I can see a laser all over that target.
That's not a laser, that's great.
That's welding so much better.
I'm out. Alright, so I got these two guys right here.
Yep.
And that one little guy. What? That's the gun rack you had put on this thing?
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, we call it behind the M134 Delta minigun. So I think this is a good addition to the Bronco.
Minigun?
Doesn't everybody? See, it's before the ammunition builder defeated.
Yeah.
You know when we were on the guns the other day?
Yep.
Well, we were firing missiles.
Alright, so this is finished product. I'm just using what I have. I had this piece of flat, it's not very thick, but thick enough. Rusty piece of diamond plate. I don't like the way diamond plate looks, so I put that to the inside. I'm going to do the same thing for this side and get it all set up and done. And then we'll be welding this on to the side of the Jeep. Not really, I don't really feel the need to show you guys me welding this in. So I'm going to be turning the camera off. I'm trying to save as much as I can, as battery as I can, for when we get to putting it together on the side. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit. So I decided I am gonna record this whole process just for you guys, just so you guys can see. Ah, that's why this is not my helmet. Where is mine?
Usually when we go on these video shoots, we have a producer. Her job is to watch the budget. She didn't come on this trip, so we're going to spend all the money and see what we can come up with to do with this truck. Starting with fuel. This is the type of truck you could drive every day. Drive it to the grocery store. Or what if you were just hungry? Might have a coffee. Hello? Hi, can I get a medium cup of coffee, a blueberry muffin, and make that coffee? Hardware store, just to get some supplies. So I got all this cool stuff. Very surplus place. We've got to go air horn, a racing suit, a couple of
Well, that was a big gap to fill. Oh, that explains a lot. I was hitting the end of the spool.
Well, woohoo! Oh, it's got chili out. I need a racing long sleeve. We got this monster truck. We got a tag there with the Dirt Everyday logo. Probably gave us another 50 horsepower. We drove it out here on the highway. Thing maxes out at about 59 to 60 miles an hour, depending on if you're on a downward slope or have a headwind. But my buddy Kevin's going to meet us here. We're going to do some four-wheeling. Hey, Kevin. How you been?
Good.
How you like my monster truck?
Great.
You want to go do some four-wheeling? I got some trails out here that thing will fit on.
Think that'd be fun.
All right. Let's go find something to do. trucks seem to be going to an independent suspension. The Humvees, they've been running independent suspension for years. But I know that there's even some big large trucks like this that are independent suspension. And a lot of that is just because they can kind of tone down the ride and make it not as rough. And it reduces stress on the driver and the passengers. This thing definitely picks you up. Hang on, Batman. Let's see if we can squeeze it through here. It's definitely going to be a little bit tighter through here than you had in this Jeep. Kind of like I got in an old dishwasher with my 2 dogs and we pushed it down the hill. Kind of bouncing it around, bangs a lot. It's just a big square metal box. Hopefully we just squeeze by everything. Whoa! That was a good one. I know, Baxter. We're like, what in the world have we gotten ourselves into now? This thing at least has brakes. Compared to the Willys wagon, it didn't have brakes at all when we were trying to go down some hills. Alright, another big drop. Alright, tree. This is where it's like, whoa, I'm way up here. It's interesting, you drive a Jeep and you pick your line. Then if it's like this, and you just try to pick where you think you will fit.
Alright, that's fixed.
Excuse me, Dick Green. This thing's actually pretty awesome for this type of wheel. I mean, it's a big monster.
Y'all see my welding helmet? Did you see where I put it? Because I don't.
Different. I think I would put better seats in it.
So
These seats are
much
not
difficulty.
the most comfortable.
We're
Terrible.
experiencing technical
My back will definitely feel it by the end of the day. A set of some sort of locking differentials would be awesome. I don't know what they make for these axles. I don't even know what these axles are. Actually, I can tell you one thing about the axles that's really cool is the rear axle on this truck seems to have a high pinion that's above center line. And
Oh, wow.
that's very unusual for a production vehicle to actually have a high
Alright,
pinion.
I'm gonna use welding gloves now because that shit gets hot. For my guide hand. You're gonna want to turn your gas back on. And turn your wire feed speed back down. So I didn't video it. I was just trying to get this portion done. I haven't even gusseted it to the unibody yet. But she is solid already. I mean, when I say solid, it don't even move. So hopefully tomorrow I can finish making one of these plates for the fender section. I get the bottom of the door trimmed, get it back on, get the carpet out, go ahead and fix the floors. I think the passenger side's good. It's just gonna be driver's side. And then from there, all we're gonna have left to do is boat side on that side, and then we can start suspension, axles, bedside armor, body armor, all that shit. Get a hood on it. Trans yanked out, new trans in, SYE, drive shafts, get a winch on it. Hopefully get it painted, get a dash and steering column in it, and get the new seats. I'm using TJ, newer style TJ seats. Just a little more comfortable. I'm going to make custom seat brackets, or use the factory TJ seat brackets, but make them sit a little lower because I am 6'3" and I do not fit in the Comanche well at all. Headliner will be like the last of my worries, but I will try and get it done, get the lighting in, the new tires, bead locks. I'm gonna cut the bed off right here, build a custom tube back bumper, probably adjust the front bumper, if not make a different one, because it's like straight Bubba Gump. I'm probably gonna pull the motor, reseal at minimum. I don't think I have time to do my harness upgrade and go to the high output. This is a Renix, it being a 90, but some people run them and say they do really well, so we'll see. Still haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do the Dana 44 rear. Probably I'm going to do the 44 rear. It's a 354 geared. I have a locked 30 355 geared. So that's probably what I'm gonna run, even though I really want to go 410. But we'll see what happens. Get the long arms, all that. Y'all will see the entire build. And I am going to attempt to get the exo cage done on this guy as well. Hopefully, maybe, probably not, but we'll see. Alright, well, we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. That's a huge thing. I need to get to 1,000 subscribers big time, so if I can achieve that, we'll be doing good. Anyways, we'll catch you in the next video.